Hey folks, Sam Basu here. So in this age of hype and vibe coding tools, you might be wondering what can AI truly do for you, the .NET developer? Well, let me show you how we see the future with Uno Platform Studio. Let's dive in. So our home on the internet has always been platform.uno. That's our website that tells you all about what Uno Platform is. And the promise has always been build cross-platform .NET apps fast with AI and design tools, right? But now when you go to the website, it's literally asking you for a prompt. It's a text box on the internet. So what's going on there? Well, let's back up here for a second. Microsoft Build happened a couple of weeks back in San Francisco, and we were there on stage announcing Uno Platform Studio 3.0. This is a huge deal. The team has been working really hard on this for months. So let's unpack. We, in fact, had a session with Kahua, the CTO of our biggest customer, who talked about how we build or they build enterprise.NET apps with AI and Uno Platform. So that recording is up on the Build website. Check that out. But let's unpack. So Uno Platform Studio 3.0 is a lot of different things, but at the core of it is simplifying how you have dependable AI tools in your agentic workflows. So at the core of it is an Uno Platform Studio agent. This is an agent that is specialized and it knows all the domain knowledge to be able to successfully build cross-platform Uno Platform apps right from a scratch from your prompt, right? Then you have Uno Platform Studio apps. So we are literally taking away every barrier to entry. Cross-platform .NET Dev is not simple. You depend on some SDKs and some tooling to get started locally. What if we take all of that out and let you just start from a prompt in the browser? Nothing to install, right? So you get to iterate with AI and design tools. And then once you're happy, then you drop down to your ID or your CLI. Now, with AI tooling, we have had MCP tools, Model Context Protocol tools. They were grounded in our docs, and they brought the AI agents, eyes and hands, so they could interact with your app. We still have those, but we are now adding a whole bunch of Uno Platform Studio skills. Again, the idea here is to give the AI agents, whichever ones that you're using, more and more information and tools so they fall into a bit of success. They know exactly how to do theming and MVUX and navigation with Uno Platform apps. So that's a lot in a nutshell, but let's actually see what the user experience for you, the developer, looks like. Now, to back up for a second, everything that we are doing is based on Uno Platform. So it's not vibe coding if you actually know what you're doing, and you're grounded with a foundational open source stack. That is Uno Platform. From a single shared code base, you have been able to build .NET apps that run everywhere, iOS or Android for mobile, WebAssembly to all of the web browsers and desktop and embedded devices. So that is the stack that we're building our apps on. Now, on top of Uno Platform, you folks know that we have built up Uno Platform Studio. This is a collection of AI and design tools that really augment your productivity. You have a design surface, so you can do hot design, so you can iterate on your app design. With hot reload, we sync it back to your code base. We have had design to code workflows. We have had MCP servers, all of that. But now we are taking all of this to the next level, supercharging your productivity for truly agentic workflows. So now when you start with platform.uno, you're presented with a prompt and it's asking you, hey, what can I build? So once I sign in, I am presented with an app like this. It literally is asking for a prompt to say, give us a wish list. What would you like to get built, right? So I am going to paste in just a very simple prompt here. So I'm just saying, hey, how about you build me a weather app, a simple weather app? We were in San Francisco, so let's use that as a location. And I'm going to fire this away and kind of explain what's happening behind the scenes as we go. So this is your web-based environment, kind of a simple IDE that lets you go build apps really quick, so nothing to install, right? So no Uno check, no ID, no CLI. I'm literally starting with the prompt in the browser. Now, compared to other vibe coding tools that you might have had, this is producing a truly cross-platform .NET project. So there is no trickery here, nothing fake. We are truly building a cross-platform .NET app right in front of your eyes. So you can see on the right-hand side, the agent is spinning, it's planning, it's trying to build out things, it's scaffolded a project, and it's trying to bring in some design patterns and figure out exactly how to build an app. Now, this prompt wasn't very good. It was just a single line. So the better your prompt, the better is going to be your output. You can spell out like, I want this many pages, I want navigation, this is what my app looks like. But it's gotten to work with just a simple prompt, and it has a few tasks here. The nice thing here is, as it's generating all of this code in the background, you don't get to sit around and be in the dark. We literally show you what the agent is building. This is enabled with hot reload. So as the agent builds each page, we hot reload that in. So you get to visualize what the agent is building. If you don't like something, the agent is right there. So you get to iterate on it, right? So it's building, it's going to take a couple of minutes. It's generating a lot of XAML and C#. So while it's doing that, we're going to continue this, come back to this in just a second, but I want to show you what the experience looks like once you kind of have an app. So you don't always have to type in a prompt if you don't want. If you just want to play around and see what's possible, we have a gallery. So these are some of the common apps that people build. So it's just a collection of apps, so you can quickly load things up and see what the experience looks like. So I'm going to load up this CRM application. So enterprises need like sales dashboards. That's what this app is. So all we are doing here is not having you type in the prompt, but you can kind of see what the prompt looks like. But it's loading up the CRM application. Again, nothing to install here. Just with your browser is all that we need to get started building with AI and Uno platform. So out comes an app, looks pretty nice, and it kind of shows you what the prompt looks like. This was where we asked for a production-ready CRM app. We wanted some mock data. Here's a dashboard. We wanted a few pages. So that's where we are starting. But this is a pretty rich environment. This is Uno Platform Studio. So right out of the gate, you see what the app is looking like, and I can kind of visualize what the app looks like on mobile form factors, slightly bigger, desktop or tablet form factors. And then I can also switch around and see what the app looks like in light mode or dark mode, right? So really visual. I have, no doubt as to what the app looks like and how it interacts. So in interactive mode, I can still, click around and use the app just the way a user would. I have some nice data visualization here, which is nice. So a truly rich app building experience right in your browser, right? So let's go back to the dashboard here. Now, once you're kind of iterating on this, and again, the agent is right there to help you if you wanted to build some more pages or tweak some things. But if you are happy with it and you just want to do some things manually, you absolutely can. So I can go into design mode, and now I have all of this. Let's actually go into selection mode in here. And now I can, select and click into parts of my UI, right? Let's just go into that total leads collection here. So what it's showing you is exactly where you are in the visual tree, in the visual markup. So that's my text box probably. And here's a toolbox of all the UI that I can drag and drop onto my app canvas. And once I select a piece of UI, all of the properties are right in here. So a really nice, rich environment for me to iterate on my app UI, either with an agent or manually with design. Also, what's nice is I can go into previews. So my app had quite a few pages in here. So this is kind of visualizing what my app UI looks like in isolation. So what if I wanted to connect to some local data? What if I wanted to check some responsive breakpoints? So I can really isolate parts of my app UI and truly check how that's looking like. There's a whole bunch of system UI as well. You can see all the different types of UI and what states they look like in different formats, right? So you get some app pages, and you get all of the app UI that builds up the app pages together. So back in the app, let's just say I'm happy, right? I've iterated on this enough. I am happy with where I'm at. And now I want to see, how do I actually ship this? How do I maintain this, right? So again, nothing is hidden from you. This is all being done in the browser. But when you're happy, you simply hit that little export button. What that does is just drops down a zip file of your entire cross-platform .NET app right into your local file system, right? So from then on, you can continue doing this with whichever ID is of your preference, any OS. So Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Visual Studio, VS Code, Rider, or if you want to do agentic workflows, bring in Cloud Code or GitHub Copilot, CLI, or Codex, or any of your agentic tools. They all work, right? So I already have this downloaded. So let's go look at this really quick. So here's my downloads. I just downloaded this Studio Live. It's a zip file, and then I have unzipped that, and that's my source, right? So this looks no different from any other Uno platform app, right? So had I done this from any of the extensions in my IDE or from command line, this is exactly the project that I will get, right? It just happens to have been started in the browser. So now if I'm happy, let's actually go back and look into some local tooling here. This is VS Code for me. And remember, you do have the VS Code extensions here. That's my Uno platform extension. I do have my MCP servers wired up here, and here are my agentic skills that again help my agent do more when I'm building Uno platform apps. So let's actually open this up here really quick. I'm going to go into downloads and look at that same source. and that CRM application here. Let's open this up. Yes, I trust the author. It happens to be me. So once this app loads up, I'm going to bump up the fonts here a little bit. No surprises. And that is the point. This is a truly cross-platform .NET app, exactly as you would have built had you done this locally. So I have my platforms folder with anything platform specific that I want to do, but everything else is really cross-platform. I have my XAML, I have my code behind files, and let's look at the CS proj here for a second. This is kind of what your UNO platform apps normally look like. You have your target frameworks. So TFM's .NET 10 runtime, iOS, Android, browser, WASM, desktop, and other things. I got my own features here, my Skia rendering, some navigation. So pretty much all standard generic stuff. And Visual Studio right away picks up that this is a cross-platform app. So these are all the places where I can run my project. So I can do a build and run this locally. Now, I do also have the AI chat window open here. So this happens to be GitHub Copilot. I can also do Claude Code in here. But if I look at the configuration in here, is all of my MCP tools. So just because I started on the web doesn't mean I cannot use AI tools once I drop down local. So this is where I have my docs MCP. So your AI agents should never be guessing. They're always grounded in our docs. They can do search and fetch. They can initialize with best practices. And then I have UNO Dev Server, which is essentially Playwright++ for .NET apps. So now my AI agents can actually have a deeper context about my apps that are being built. They have, they can grasp the process that's running our app. They can take a screenshot. They can click on things. They can type in texts. So all types of UI interactivity and testing, that's right there without ever leaving my ID. So I can go build this and fine tune it and then push it out to production for desktop, for mobile, all of the platforms, right? So that's the user experience that's always been there, except now I'm starting literally on a browser, right? So that was my CRM app, and take a look. This one's already green, so that was my weather app. So let's go take a look at this. Oh, look, it's nice. It's nice, starting from just literally nothing that I gave it. It came up with a weather app that's immersive, and it's based in San Francisco, which is nice. It's got the nice background and some nice visuals going on here. So application is ready. It's kind of walking you through what it did. It's a single page. It's got a hero section. It's got an hourly strip. It's got some weather conditions and a 7-day forecast. Pretty nice for exactly what you want in a weather app. And again, I can still visualize what the app looks like in different form factors and light mode and dark mode. I can go into previews, and this one happens to have just one page. But again, I can isolate my app UI and see what's looking like. So a full-blown app just built right in front of your eyes in the browser. How cool is that? This is not vibe coding, right? This is you knowing exactly what works with a cross-platform .NET framework that is foundational, that's open source. We just happen to bring up all of the tools that your AI agent needs to build this app right in front of your eyes in the browser with MCP tools, with skills. And then once you're happy, you get to tweak this around with design tools and AI agents. Once you're happy, you have the export button light up here. Just drop down into your local environments and do what you normally do, right? So that's the promise, right? Really powerful agentic tools, skills, and MCP servers for all of your agentic workflows. We are literally taking away every barrier to entry, so you can start just as easily from a prompt. So don't trust my words. Take this for a spin. Platform.uno, start with a prompt, and see your cross-platform .NET apps being built right in your browser, right in front of your eyes, right? That's the promise with UNO Platform Studio 3.0. There's a lot more coming, but I just wanted to give you an experience of what it is like to really start cross-platform .NET apps. Super simple, right from in your browser, right? So that's it from me, and I'll see you on the next video. Have fun. Can't wait to see what you build with this. Thanks. Bye.